Another farm road, super mellow riding. It's like you could think of it as a trail, because trails are like more wild, of course, but the smoothness and the solitude of these farm roads are pretty interesting. And you can cover a lot of miles, a lot of friendly people. If you stop and talk to anybody around here, which I just did several times, they're really nice. And they love to talk about their crops and what they're doing this year and what they did the year before, which is a lot of fun because it gives you an insight into what is meaningful to them and their culture, which is all about the soil and the corn and the soybeans.
Last night I stayed with Sue, a warm showers host in Willard, Ohio, with whom I've made friends with. The wind is blowing out of the west and becomes a headwind as soon as I reach the town of Bellevue, where I take a left turn towards the west. Luckily, there's a rail trail that starts in Bellevue and covers 28 miles of the 49 that I need to ride to reach the city of Toledo. My plan is to ride north past the city and end up 30 miles south of the city of Detroit, Michigan by day's end. This will make for a short day tomorrow to reach Detroit, so I can spend more of the day getting a feel for this iconic American city.
Back to trail riding, North Coast Inland Trail. I hope it's blocking that west wind that's been suffocating me since I left Bellevue. It looks wooded, so hopefully. Happy to be on a trail, chilling, listening to music. Horn! Horn! Woo! Love trains! Bonus! Right next to the trail, how cool. Wind's kicked up and afternoon weather is building up.
The It doesn't take me long to reach the town of Clyde, where I stop to check out this war memorial before continuing on the North Coast Inland Trail. As soon as I get back to it, the view ahead opens up and I see the midday clouds building up. This day had a 40% chance of rain, so I was sort of expecting it.
I know I'm gonna get wet. I see major downpour south of me a little bit, like a mile or two, but it's not right on me. But I see the dark clouds, which at any moment are gonna dump on me, but it's possible that I might get past them.
Once again, I take off my shoes, socks, and shorts and hide them in my bag. With the weather being so hot, I'd rather have less gear on than more. Putting on a rain jacket and pants would make me so hot that I would end up wet from sweating. Once the rain stops, all I have to do is dry up and put them back on. The only thing I have to watch out for is not having an accident on my bike and injuring my feet, since I'm practically barefoot while riding with my flip-flops.
Well, that was short-lived, but better safe than sorry.
I ride over the Sandusky River on this bridge that reminds me of a Star Wars video game of the past with its over-the-top fencing, and reach the city of Fremont. Take the time to put my shoes, socks, and shorts back on and go in search of much needed liquids. The route I took through the city of Fremont was a sleepy one. It might have to do with it being a Sunday. I finally find a drive-through convenience store and get myself some water and an iced tea, find some shade at the storefront, and rehydrate while watching cars and trucks pass by before continuing on.
Back to it. I think I drank too much water. I'm stuffed full of water. It's gotta be good eventually, but right now it's hurting. All right, that was half the trail. I gotta do the other half to get close to Toledo, or closer. Woo, more trail time.
This last section of the North Coast Inland Trail is 14 miles long and ends at the town of Elmore. From there, I will have to contend with a now southwest wind blowing on my left shoulder until I make a northward turn after passing through Toledo and using it as a tailwind to finish the day.
I'm facing a bit of a west wind. It's really a southwest wind, but I'm heading directly west. But once I get to Toledo, I'll be turning northward slowly, but I will be heading towards Detroit. And I'll be having a tailwind, a legit one too, like the first really good one that I can enjoy, and shoot towards Detroit as far as I can, so I can get there tomorrow in case that southwest wind turns into west or northwest. cold front's coming, and that's mostly what happens. So I'm thinking ahead like that to see if it happens. We'll see if I can make the turn with enough light to get somewhere tonight with a tailwind. That was a fun trail, really helpful after all the days I've spent on the roads. Last trail I was on was Pennsylvania. It's been a few days. It was fun. It's ripping out of the south on my left shoulder. About 3 miles from Toledo. I see it in the distance. I'm 63 miles in for the day. I'm tired. I keep waiting for that wind to get on my back, but it doesn't come yet. I think I have to go through the downtown area, and that's another part of it. I have to focus while I'm tired to go right through a downtown of a city. That wasn't too bad. I think it's because it's Sunday and there's nobody on the road. I mean, not nobody, but it's really quiet on this main street that has no shoulder whatsoever, and it's not in great shape. And I am truly about to take that right turn I've been talking about. The wind is just kicking on my left side and it's just smothering me. It's not in my face, which is worse, but it's really just like choking me enough. So you can check this flag out right here. Okay, I think I'm on some back roads. 20 more miles to do, and I'm 70 in. It's gonna be a long day, but worth it. I need to get on the north side of Toledo to set me up for the next day. And I got enough daylight. I just gotta stay focused and get it done. There's our bike path. Oh, I hope for a long time. Those streets are so bad in Toledo. The ones I was taking, which is not representative of the city, but wow, it was just destroyed.
Getting through Toledo was not bad at all except for the poor road conditions. The potholes and cracked pavement were rampant and impossible to ride around, making for a jarring ride. I eventually find the Craig Bridge Trail and cross over the Maumee River on the Veterans Glass City Skyway Bridge and take that northward turn I've been so looking forward to. In just a few miles, I'll be entering the state of Michigan for the next 14 days. My plan is to cross the state from its southeastern corner where I'm at now, all the way to the northwestern corner of its upper peninsula to the town of Wakefield.
All right, so definitely this is the left turn. The right turn I was looking for. I'm so tired. But it's getting cooler now. I'm gonna get my last wind of the day. And I'm past what I thought would be really bad, but it wasn't really that bad. I think it's because it was Sunday, but I just had a feeling from looking at the map that it wasn't gonna be a bicycle friendly scenario. And it wasn't, except for the fact that there weren't any cars around. 20 miles downwind. On the bike lane. Got 15 miles to go. Pretty cool scenery. It's like a outskirts of Toledo kind of sailing community.
Michigan stole my heart during these 14 days I spent riding it. The adventure spent, the scenery I witnessed, and all the wonderful people I met along the way made this time most memorable. The Upper Peninsula is flat out a magical place with its natural beauty and limitless wilderness. One could spend an entire summer or a lifetime doing circles up there. As much as I feel I saw it, I know I barely scratched its surface. But first things first, and that's visiting the wonderful city of Detroit.
It's 6:47 and there's a 90% chance of rain. It's coming with a cold front starting 8, most likely around 8 to 9. And it's right there. I've got I think 7 miles at the most to get to a motel, and I got it, but it was close, and should be a close to 11-hour day. Pretty good. I feel awesome about it. Like, I feel really good. Like, I'm getting where I want to go and what I want to be in strength. Not because I want to do this many miles every day, but if I have to, I can do them comfortably and better every time. But it just means I can do that 65-mile day with a lot more ease. And of course, the climbing to add, I'll be better at that too.